This is high fashion, and this is commercial. High fashion, commercial. That's all I know.
Today, we're gonna post like high fashion models for the first time.
High fashion modeling looks hard, looks very uncomfortable poses.
I'm an avid watcher of the Victoria's Secret fashion show. That's the extent of my runway knowledge.
Is that high fashion?
Sure is, Kane.
Really interesting artistic element to it, where it feels a little more like elevated.
And it could be a girl laying on the floor and you can barely see the outfit, but it's high fashion.
I know that everyone's probably wearing very expensive clothing.
Couture, I believe, is what it's called.
They range between naked in a hot tub with like a necklace or a high-end apartment.
They're all skinny.
Everyone has crazy bone structure and jawlines in high fashion, and I don't really have that at all.
Being confident, giving a smoldering look.
They just look like they don't have a care in the world. They're just like...
It looks so effortless.
I'm excited to see like what I learned from the photographers and how well I take direction.
I'm gonna look like I'm farting most of the time.
Who knows, maybe we're gonna have an anxiety attack.
You're gonna kill it.
Hoping that stepping outside of my comfort zone will maybe open up new opportunities to looking cool.
We have great photographers, we have great makeup artists here today that are gonna hopefully help us along.
My name is Brandon Sosa. I'm Arthur Galvão. Our concept today, we're getting you guys in a campaign, fashion brand environment.
The first set is kind of inspired by Gucci.
Patterns, a lot of colors.
Lots of props, busy living room vibe. And the other set's gonna be a simple red backdrop, very poppy, but a bit more minimal. I'm sure there'll be a few challenges today. Sometimes there's preconceived notions on how you're supposed to behave as a model. The learning lesson today would be that less is more.
The makeup was a lot crazier than usual just because it's supposed to be high fashion. Our faces are a lot more mannequin-like because it's supposed to be sleek. You're supposed to not look real almost.
Something I've never experienced before, living the life of high end.
I couldn't get a babysitter for Marty. He came along and we just incorporated him in the shoot.
I don't think I did any smiling photos because that's more commercial. The whole time I was just like, all right, who the fuck am I looking at? All right, who's this bitch? Okay, yeah.
I feel like my face, it can look bored. And so a lot of times when they're like, look up, I don't want to look at those Renaissance photos, they're like,
the whole time my face was just saying play dead. That was my thought process.
I feel very self-conscious. I had really bad teeth growing up, so I'm never something that's comfortable smiling. So it was really nice in these because I just got to be like dead in the eyes, which is my natural go-to anyways. High fashion, dead inside, dead in the eyes.
The photographer asked me like, give me attitude. I was like, like,
he's like, give me attitudes. You're like, okay, and you just walked off the set. I think I'm more comfortable with commercial photography where you're holding something, you're like,
I think the hardest part of the day was just what to do with my hands.
every little movement matters, questioning like, oh my God, I close my hand, like, do I look? And they were like, look more masculine. I'm like, okay, but you normally sitting in a chair, you're not like, do I look masculine? You just sit. It's a little bit of a struggle. Sitting positions, I always question myself if I'm gonna look slouchy or like my legs are gonna look weird.
Unconventional poses, 1 foot in the couch, 1 foot touching the floor while I'm holding my suit jacket. Everything was just like, what?
It made me second guess all my posing skills. You feel like your leg was in the right place, but then it comes off weird on camera, so they knew exactly where to put us.
Sosa had to tweak me and move me exactly where they wanted me until they found the right position.
When I first started, I was a little bit nervous, and then once we got like those first few shots off, I got much more relaxed and just felt way more comfortable. I was able to just like give a natural feel. Now I know I can do this, or this, or even this.
You killed it in the red set. He was just like bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, but that's because they showed me what to do, and I was just like, okay, I can do that.
He just kind of moved me in a spot, and I felt like I couldn't move. And then I saw Jeremy like kill it, so I wanted to relax more.
Poses felt much more rigid and defined, which I really enjoyed. They were a lot more dramatic.
With all these poses, you feel a little bizarre and awkward, but then you see the photo and you're like, damn!
The group shot was crazy. It totally looked like we just stepped out of a Gucci ad.
So like sick. Pose, but yet it's candid. Initially he said so-and-so look at so-and-so, and we were looking at each other. We couldn't stop laughing. It's kind of awkward and you're just staring at the other person across from you. It felt awkward, but when you saw the photo, it didn't look like you were looking at the person. They were very good at communication. Sometimes photographers will just kind of shoot, and then you're like, oh, do I look good? Okay, and like they're taking pictures, but it totally like X'd out what I was worried about.
The composition of the pictures was really great, and you could just tell they put a lot of time and effort into the way they posed you and the way they shot it. It was really neat.
I was like, you know what? I've spent 26 years being inside my head and being insecure. This new year, I finally decided to just own who the fuck you are, have fun with this, and slay, motherfucker.
I had no idea what to expect when we started shooting these. I don't necessarily picture myself as a beautiful person, but when I saw these photos, it just came out so good, beyond my wildest imagination. I'm going out to the store and buying a navy tux today. I'm obsessed.
I felt really special. Beautiful, I felt like over the top. I'm just like, don't talk to me right now, I'm busy.
It actually turned out a lot better than I thought it would for like my own photos, because I recently just shaved my head and I'm still like kind of insecure about it. Seeing these cool photos with my bald head now, it makes me more comfortable about it too.
I enjoyed it. They were so good at their job. I feel like my self-esteem went up a small rung. I might learn to love myself down the road, but not after today.
Do you feel less trash?
Less trash?
Doing this, I'm like, I'm like up there.
I think I'm like trashy, but like a gold trash bag. Like I'm definitely still trash, but I'm like an elevated trash bag that can hold anything you put in it.
Growing up, I was probably a little bit intimidated by how men are perceived in the media and how men's bodies look, and I compared that to myself a lot. To be able to own who I am and be happy and confident with my body, that was really rewarding, because I proved to myself that you don't have to look like Hercules to experience something as amazing as high fashion photography. I'm so used to kind of watching and looking behind the scenes, so it was really fun for me to kind of have the opportunity to be in front of the camera and have fun and have some photos that I'm gonna cherish for the rest of my life, and hopefully someone else will cherish them too. Still waiting. It was really fun for us. We've been doing a lot of projects together. This was the first time we really were all put in front of the camera at the same time, and it was really fun to get to kind of like laugh and also try new things with everyone right there.
You did slay.
We all did.
It just looks very crisp.
Yeah, I love how like we all posed individually, but like overall, like we're all connected. We're not just like holding each other or like, you know, we're just like everyone doing their own thing, but we magically look like we're together.
I would totally do this again. I 1000% have a new profile pic. I can't wait to post it and see these likes roll in.
I would definitely try this again, because now that I have a bit of experience, I think it would be a lot easier the second time. Marty was a better high fashion model than I.
He's better than all of us, actually.
With the right team,
The soundstage, professional photographer, the hair and makeup, wardrobe and all that.
you can all look good. Everyone can look high fashion.
Highest fashion pose? I'm running to Jack in the Box. Maybe.